Hello everyone, this is my fourth video to channel messages from Mary Magdalene, and I'm doing it through one of the oracle cards. So one of my friends shared this beautiful deck with me, the Mystic of Mary Magdalene, and I'm taking inspiration from these cards to get the messages from Mary Magdalene. Yeah, so let me get some messages. And as I've mentioned before, the energy of Mary Magdalene to me feels like really loving, nurturing energy, very non-judgmental and accepting energy, very wise, lots of wisdom. So let's get messages from my Magdalene. Today we have got this beautiful card. I don't know if you can see it, but it's called Sensuality and Secrets, Rosa Gallica. Rosa Gallica. So yeah, so I had to actually do some research on what does Rosa Gallica even mean, and I found out that it's a variety of European flower that is used for healing purposes. And but this card actually takes us, and healing is related to heart chakra, which rose, like the flower rose, is quite connected with. But this card actually takes us to, like, it mentions sensuality and secrets. So yeah, so it actually takes us more towards the sacral chakra, which I relate with sensuality and passion and secrets as well. Yeah, so the name of this card is Rosa Gallica, and it's the number 10 card. I don't know, I feel like mentioning this number. I don't know if it's significant to you, this number 10. Like, there are like a lot of things popping up in my head at the moment, and it's mostly going towards like unknown, like secrets. So you know how, for example, let's say that if you are at a point in your life where like you really want to know something, that, oh, when is this going to happen in my life, but it's been kept a secret from you at the moment by the divine. So there's a reason why it's been kept secret at the moment, and especially if it is related to sacral chakra, like for example, if it's related to fertility, or if it's related to like a career, like a passion, a creative project that you are working on, or probably you are looking for a partner in your life. Like, relationships are all governed by our sacral chakra. Yeah, so like career, relationship, and fertility. So it's been kept secret from you for a reason. Yeah, so it's probably guidance in terms of if something is being kept secret from you, or like unknown on when it's going to happen, who is it going to be, what it's going to be, then trust in the power of that secrecy. It's happening for a reason, because, like, if, let's say, for example, if you know something, right, it can bring like all different sorts of, it can attach all different sorts of energy to that particular thing. For example, let's say if you're working on a creative project, and let's say like you announce it to, you get this amazing, beautiful idea, and you talk to like one of your friends or someone about it, and they feel concerned that, hey, like, I like this idea, but what about this, and that, and that. So what happens is, because everything is energy, right, like that, or everything has like consciousness. So this creative idea that you have, as soon as it comes out in the world, it has its own consciousness, energy, and it has like your energy of excitement, that, oh my god, like I have this amazing idea that I'm going to do it. But then when you discuss it with someone else, like their energy of concern or worry might get attached to it, and that can just bring the whole energy of that creative idea a little bit lower than how you brought it in the world. So yeah, so that's what happens basically, and that's why sometimes like keeping a secret is okay, and that is why sometimes like even divine keeps things secret for us, like creating that uncertainty or unknown time in our life where we don't know like what's going to happen. Might probably ask a lot of questions as well, right? Like, for example, let's say if you're working on like fertility, or you're trying to conceive and it's taking a bit like longer than normal, and if you, let's say, like discuss it with like a lot of people around you, and they might like, oh, did it happen, and your parents might get concerned, oh, it's not happening, you should see doctor, like all sorts of different things, like energies can get attached to that idea. So there are some things which are best get created when they are kept as a secret. So yeah, so it's just a call for you to see if there's any secret in your life, if like, are you like truly ready to share that secret with someone else, with like people around you. And also, like, if you are waiting for something to happen and it's been kept secret from you, like from divine, of when it's going to happen, then trust that it is being kept secret for a reason. Yeah, so it's a call to see beyond, like the deeper message behind why something is happening or why something is not happening, and be okay with the uncertainty attached to it. Because like it actually it so if, for example, let's say there is something in your life that you really want to happen but it's not happening at the moment, whatever it is, and but if you, let's say that you know that it's going to happen like on this, in this month, then the way you are approaching to manifest that in your life will be different to how you would approach when you are uncertain about when it's going to happen. That you can approach the manifestation of that thing in your life in a certain way. So if you can, I know it's hard, I know it's really hard, but that's what you are being guided to accept, and to like surrender to, knowing that it's happening for you. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So if you can embody the energy of acceptance for that, and surrender, that, you know, like if you don't know when it's going to happen, you know that it's happening for you, so that the manifestation of that thing can be approached in a certain way. Because like if you are aware of when it's going to happen, then the way you might approach to it might be different. Or like the other people's energy might get attached of like concerns and or like other things. Or like, let's say, for example, let's say you know that it's going to happen in January, then you're like, oh, like, and there's like a possible energy of like doubt might come up as well, like really, like it hasn't happened for so long, like I sure like it's going to happen in January. So you know how like this energy of doubt, then actually you pass on to that manifestation, that if it was supposed to happen in January, then you have like, then like an energy of doubt actually accumulates in that manifestation. So yeah, so there are things, certain things that are best kept secret for a reason. Either it's you who's keeping it or who's being guided to keep it, or it's divine that's keeping that from you. Yeah, like it's reminding me again and again of like how, you know, like once we like get pregnant and we are asked to like keep it a secret for around 12 weeks, the whole process, so that like that seed that's there in the womb, it's nurturing in its own energy of manifestation, and like the more people know, more it can affect the process of the manifestation. So there's a reason why like there are certain things that are kept secret. What's also coming is like what really sensuality is, right? Like sensuality is when we sensuality is like experiencing the sensations in our physical body. And like a lot of things happens in our lifetime, right? Like especially when we are kids, when we kind of like dissociate from our body, and like with whatever happened, like we don't want, like we unconsciously like try and avoid to feel the sensations in our body, because probably like someone, let's say like it can be even like a smallest thing, like for example someone like shouted like really in a high-pitched voice in front of you, and that was just like the sensations that were created in your body like as a child was like really was too hard for you to feel, and we kind of like in that moment just like try and suppress the sensations that we are feeling in our body. And like experiences like these, like they train our body, like they train us backwards, like to not experience the sensations in our body. Yeah, so basically like it's a call for us to go back to feeling those sensations in our body, so we can, so like all the secrets about ourselves can get unraveled, like who we truly are, right? Like there are so many like hidden aspects of us that we are unaware of. Yeah, so the layers, like our layers like of who we truly are, can get unraveled like each soft petal of the Rosa Gallica. So yeah, so like getting in touch with our sensuality can be a really healing process for us, right? Like it can reveal like a lot of secrets for us. It can be truly healing. And so like the secret to healing is getting in touch with our sensuality, with the physical sensation of our body. And sensuality also asks us to slow down a little, because the more we slow down, we will be able to experience those sensations, be in the present moment. So it's important for us in this journey to slow down, to be compassionate for us, to be nurturing towards us, to be really forgiving as well. like to cover that whole journey of our sensuality to knowing the secrets. It can be a really healing journey, but what's being asked for us to embody is self-forgiveness, self-nurturing, self-compassion, and self-love, of course, and also slowing down to be in the present moment. There's another thing that's coming up, which is the moment we release the judgment towards sensuality and towards secrets, it can be really healing for us. And what I mean to say by that is, so how like unconsciously being like intimate with ourselves or feeling our feelings, like how unconsciously we like judge that, because probably like in the past events, when we felt our physical sensations, it wasn't a very pleasant experience for us, so we judge that it's not going to be pleasant anymore, so I want to like stay away from experiencing my physical sensations. So the moment we release that judgment and become curious about our sensuality, it will be really healing for us, which now I understand like the concept of rose in this message as well, because rose is related to heart center healing, and how like through our sacral chakra, by connecting more to our physical sensations, it can create like a healing effect for us. And same with releasing the judgment for secrecy as well, because we usually refer to secrets as something not good, right? Like it has like a shady connotation to attach to it. So the moment we can like release the judgment of like this is being kept secret from us, or we are keeping a secret from someone, and we release the judgment and we know that it's for good, for our good, that can be really healing for us as well. Like even if we are not aware, when we are going to have like financial abundance, or when we are going to have this baby that we want in our life, or when we are going to have this partner that we want in our life, or when we are going to have this amazing career that we want in our life, when we release the judgment towards like why it's being kept secret from us through divine, it can be really healing for us, and it can just like lead us to follow like whatever the next step that we see, and then the next step, and then the next step, and then the next step. So this way, basically, we can follow the path that is for us, like in our highest good. There was another thing that came up, which now I forgot. Yeah, so I remember now. Okay, so the sensuality. So that's what happens, like intuitive information when it's flowing in. If you don't pick it up, like it just like disappears. But I'm glad it came back. So sensuality. So the more we get in touch with our physical sensations, like the more it brings us closer to what we truly desire as well, because like this is what happens as well, like in physical life experience, we kind of like whenever we are feeling like, whenever we desire something, right, like there are like so many factors that kind of like suppress that desire, so we get in a habit of suppressing our desires to the point that we are not even aware like what we truly desire, like what will bring us joy, like what do we really want. So yeah, so getting in touch with the physical sensations of our body will not only be healing for us in terms of like healing our emotions and bringing us in the present moment, but it will also help us get connected to our desires. And the moment we are in alignment with what we truly desire, things just like start becoming effortless for us as well. And what I mean by that is, for example, that let's say that like you want like a particular career in your life, right? But like what do you truly desire? Like like for example, like from my career, like what I truly desire is freedom, is abundance of resources, is abundance of time, like for what I want to do, whatever I want to do. So like a lot of freedom and flexibility. So that is what I truly desire, instead of like having like this one particular career. So I try not to like label myself as, for example, an intuitive reader, an energy healer, or like an emotional well-being coach. Like, because if I try and label myself within this, because I am open to doing whatever brings me the joy, the abundance of resources, of freedom to do whatever I want to do. So for example, now I'm like creating these videos as well, because in this moment I know like that this is bringing me joy. Or like I've created like programs, so like I can teach people on how to connect with their intuition, because like I've done it from the scratch. So yeah, so if I label, so it's important to know like on the surface, like there are certain things that we desire, but we connect with, when we connect with our sensuality or the physical sensation of our body, that gets us in the present moment and truly connects us with like what do we truly desire. And when we know what we truly desire, like we just effortlessly manifest it in our life as well. So yeah, so it can basically, sensuality can reveal like a lot of secrets for us too, that can put us in the path of what we truly want to manifest. For example, let's say if you're trying to manifest a baby in your life, like what if like what will it bring you when you have that baby in your life, because that will give you the idea of what do we truly desire. Like, is it like unconditional love, or is it like the little joys that are related to babies, or like is it like more playfulness that you want in your life, like what is it that you truly desire. So yeah, so it will connect you to that deeper desire, deeper secret of your desire as well. So sensuality can bring us closer to what we truly desire, and that can bring us even more closer to like bringing our manifestation in real life. So this is what's coming up. It's a beautiful message. I didn't know like there was so much hidden in this message, because the moment I got the card, I was like, oh my God, sensuality, like that's something that I'm working on myself as well. So how am I gonna but yeah, it was quite revealing. Like what came up was quite revealing for me as well, and this is something I definitely need to apply in my life too. And I have applied a lot already, but there are still certain areas in my life that I need to apply, so I'm really looking forward to it. And not because like feeling like it's a bit scary, right? Like experiencing the physical sensations in the present moment, it can be really scary. Or but yeah, like it's a call that it can like if you release this judgment that it's going to be scary, if you release the judgment of what happened in the past, and if you can try and experience, like have that a little bit of curiosity and courage to experience the present moment, or like even go into that present moment saying that, hey, today I'm gonna experience, like if this happens, like I'm gonna experience my physical sensations, like I'm gonna at least try, and see where we go from there. Like, and if we end up not and still suppressing ourselves, let's just be like really forgiving and compassionate and loving towards ourselves. It's okay, next time at least we tried, right? And we know that that's the way to go. So yeah, so it's important for us to be like on that path, be really forgiving, nurturing, and loving towards ourselves. Okay, I hope, and thank you so much for sticking until the end, and I hope this message brings like some kind of blessing into your life. Yeah, I'm really excited to apply this. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Thank you.